Good afternoon, crypto family. Mrs. Brothers. I'm starting to feel a little better now that I've taken like much medication as I can humanly stomach without nauseous. But yeah, so I got myself a hella head cold. Unfortunately, my job is a little short-handed, so I couldn't just call in today. Gotta work a couple of hours. So, working later on today. Going probably. But figured I'd at least still put in the grind, cut a video, and again, you know, it's like I always tell people, financial advisor, I'm just some dude talking about crypto, internet. Oop. Had to take that's anything. Oh, and this one is cryptojacking is up 459% in 2018, and it's the NSA's fault. We hate Big Brother, but it's Big Brother's fault. I don't get people sometimes. You know, it's like you can't sit there and blame the National Security Agency for your computer getting hijacked for whatever reason. If you aren't safe enough, if what you're plugging into is not safe enough, then you're going to have issues. With the emergence of technology, people are going to have to learn how to protect themselves. And sometimes it's from themselves and their ignorance of not knowing how to protect themselves. For people that I tell that are in the cryptos, I'm like, don't leave your money on the crypto exchanges. It's gonna get hacked. What happens? Exchanges get hacked, people lose their money because they're expecting somebody else to be safer than they are. If you're not safe, what makes you think anybody else is any safer than you are? Some people are, you are just your own worst enemy whenever it comes down to safety. And you got to get into the know. I mean, that's the first thing. Knowledge is power. So if you know you're not secure, start researching ways on how you can make yourself secure. And there are ways out there to do it that don't cost any money. There are plenty ways. So let's dive into this one and how these people think that the NSA is at fault because they're not thinking for them. A report from the Cyber Threat Alliance, CTA, indicates a massive 459% increase rate of illegal cryptojacking for Monero, of course. Everything is mining Monero. In the future, Monero. Everything. Trust me. It's gonna happen. Through which hackers hijack computers' processing powers to mine cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Nope. And Monero. Yay! As CCN recently reported, the Indian government had recently targeted in a cyber attack which hijacked processing power from the government website servers to mine cryptocurrency. Getting that Monero! Computers infected with the cryptojacking malware are used to mine crypto networks like Monero. See? Telling you, it's all Monero. When your phone heats up, you're probably mining Monero. When you see your computer slow down, you're probably mining Monero. Are there programs out there that will detect mining programs in the background? Yes, and if you're not using them, you're probably mining Monero. This is from a miner. Alright, now I'm not one of the people who are going to be mining on the backside of other people, but you know, I'm just saying. The massive surge in cryptojacking is attributed to the Eternal Blue tool, which is used to exploit vulnerabilities in Windows-based systems. Windows and the NSA both have their share of the blame for the leak, which occurred in April 2017 when a group called themselves the Shadow Brokers put a pocket of stolen NSA tools on the market. The NSA had been developing tools for their own cyber attacks, and the sophistication of the software made for some very formidable malware, such as infamous WannaCry ransomware, which has led to the disruption of crucial services in hospitals, factories, and government facilities around the world. A patch of Eternal Blue has been available for 18 months, and even after being exploited in two significant global cyber attacks, WannaCry and NotPoyet, I pronounced that one, there are still countless organizations that are being victimized and exploited as being used by mining malware, said by host Neil Jenkins, chief analyst for the CTA. The packet was also used to develop malicious cryptocurrency mining software, which has proven both lucrative and difficult to stop. One Monero mining campaign called Tomorunu made $2.3 million by February 18th. Damn! XMR is by far the hijacker's preferred currency, which is 85% of all crypto illegally being mined is Monero. Telling you, everything in the future, mining Monero. While Bitcoin counts for 8%, CTAs points out that anonymity helps malicious actors hide behind their mining activities and their transactions. While the malware relies on outdated Windows softwares to function, Microsoft blames the US government for the breach, accusing it of stockpiling weapons for cyber attacks. Everybody, you think it's only in the government that knew about this? Then you're ignorant. Where do you think these government people got their information from? It wasn't, oh, let's all get together and think about ways to do this. No, they caught somebody that had already figured out how to do this, and they put them in part of their program. It wasn't something that they've thought of outside of their organization. It was not the government. It was an individual actor, guarantee it. That's how the government, they recruit people with their knowledge. Want knowledgeable people that know how to do this. They can't do it themselves. Microsoft President and Chief Legal Officer Brad Smith said, "The attack provided yet another example of why stockpiling of vulnerabilities by governments is such a problem." Nope. This is an emerging pattern of 2017. We have seen vulnerabilities stored by the CEA show up on WikiLeaks, and now vulnerabilities stolen on the NSA has affected customers around the world. You can go onto the dark web if you're really looking for that stuff. I'm sure all the same information's out there before the government had it. I'd like to see that actually being researched. Repeatedly, exploits in the hands of the governments have leaked into the public domain and caused widespread damage. And again, it's like, I don't think it was the government that leaked this stuff out. It was already out there. And then once the government got their hands on it, it became a centralized control of data. Once leaked out, it had a finite point to track back to. So the government's kind of taking a hit on something that their people are creating. So, as Peter Saddington would say, you guys out there, you guys got to stay frosty. Protect yourself. There are ways of doing it. There are programs out there that will help you do this. In the newer age, it's going to be worse and worse. You're going to have to figure out how to protect yourself moving forward. With that, guys, stay safe. Use protection on the internet. And I'll see you guys, of course, next time.